How do you navigate contract law when it changes by state? Imagine you're signing a deal in one state, then moving to another, only to find the rules of the game have shifted. Contract laws can vary a lot from state to state, so knowing how to handle these differences is key. In the United States, each state has its own set of laws that govern contracts. Some states follow the principles of the Uniform Commercial Code for sales of goods, but they might interpret or enforce those rules differently. For example, one state might have a shorter statute of limitations for breach of contract, while another might be more strict about what makes a contract valid. When you sign a contract, it often includes a choice of law clause. This clause states which state's laws will govern the contract. It's a smart move because it clarifies which rules apply if there's a dispute. But sometimes, the contract also has a jurisdiction or venue clause that says where disputes will be settled. These can point to different states, which adds a layer of complexity. Knowing which law applies is important because different states treat contract terms differently. Some states are more strict about enforcing non-compete clauses or penalty provisions. Others might requiring certain disclosures or impose specific duties of good faith and fair dealing. Also, statutes of limitations vary, so the time you have to file a lawsuit depends on the state's rules. The Uniform Commercial Code helps standardize rules for the sale of goods across states, but it does not cover every contract type. For service contracts or real estate deals, common law principles often come into play, and those can differ significantly. When a dispute goes to court, judges will first check if the contract's choice of law and jurisdiction clauses are valid and enforceable. Courts usually respect these provisions unless there's a good reason not to. Then, they will apply the law of the state specified in the contract to interpret and resolve the dispute. If the issue involves conduct in multiple states, courts might apply different laws to different parts of the case. To stay ahead of these changes, it's wise to include clear choice of law and jurisdiction clauses in your contracts. Consulting a lawyer familiar with the states involved can help you draft agreements that protect your interests. Keep an eye on new laws or court rulings that could impact how contracts are enforced. Remember, courts aim to respect the parties' autonomy but will also uphold mandatory rules that protect public policy. So, navigating contract law across states is about understanding which laws apply, making sure your contracts specify that clearly, and being ready for how courts will interpret those laws in disputes. Staying informed and prepared helps you manage legal risks and keep your agreements solid no matter where you are.